This video is kind of more of a life update more than anything. I have been pondering getting my real estate license since I was probably 23. I worked for a company named DSD Partners based out of Midlothian, Virginia at the time, and I worked in their Brea, California office. And part owner of the company, the guy that did all of his accounting was a real estate agent, and I remember asking him then at like age 23 if I could get into real estate, and his advice to me was, why would anyone want to work with you? Because I've been doing this 30 years and you were brand new. I'm always going to win out. So basically, he was telling me in a not so nice way that it's too hard to break into the market. And there's that philosophy that people always say that 80% of the market is controlled by 10% of the realtors. I think that's what they say. And then the other part of it that they always say is, let's say there's 100% of a pie. So like, let's say that 100% talks about how many people are realtors, but this guy has another full-time job. So a lot of people have their license, but that's not their sole focus. So the people that are successful in real estate are the people that are investing 100% of their time into it. And everybody that I talk to that's a realtor, they're always like, oh, I work 100 hours a week. You basically are on call 24/7. And I recently purchased my own home, and I've been doing in-home sales for 4.5 years now almost. And I feel like there's a lot of overlap in doing in-home sales where you're giving people your best advice on the products you're selling, and real estate, right? You're giving them advice too on the buying and selling of homes. So in 2019, I had enrolled at Modesto Junior College to go through their real estate certification program, which basically gives you a pass or fail certificate to take the 3 required classes to go take the California real estate test. And then the pandemic hit, and I was able to cancel my course load and get a refund. So at that time, it was going to be, for the 3 classes needed at 3 credits per class, it was going to be like $470. And it did count for associate's degree credit. If you took all the 5 classes, you could get your associate's degree in real estate, but I was just kind of wanting to get my certificate at the time. So I didn't do anything with it, and now fast forward to 2023, I had enrolled again to go back to MJC and finally finish that whole program and to actually start it this time. And since I hadn't been in their system, it gives you a late date to enroll in the classes. And by the time I finally got my time slot where I could enroll, all the classes were waitlisted. So I was kind of discouraged, and I was thinking, okay, well, I already bought the t-shirt. I already got my student ID. I guess I'm not going to go to MJC, and all that other stuff was a waste of money. So I had talked to a realtor customer that was a top producer for Century 21 a couple of years ago, and his advice was that the junior college program wasn't as good as just like real estate only programs, and that is where I ended up going to. I went online, and there was a ton of online real estate schools, and I settled on this one called California School of Real Estate. They're located in the Castro Valley, and they're affiliated with Century 21 as well. But they were having a special, $99 for all the materials to study to take your test. And it was another $71 if you wanted hard copies of material. So they have a 2-phase program. So I spent $170 total, and in about a week they mailed me all my materials. So phase 1, course instruction and login credentials. You read the textbooks or the hard PDF version, and there are assignments at the end of each chapter. And then step 2, take the open book final, and you basically have a year to do all of this. And it gave me all the things that I need. So congratulations on your decision to get your California real estate license. Welcome letter from the California School of Real Estate. And then it says that they will place you with a Century 21 top producing division if you want that. So here is your review CD, practice exams, mini course, newest questions, and master practice exams. Sales agent exam review guide. So I think this is phase 2. Real Estate Principles by Realty Publications, Inc. And it's like Yellow Pages level of paper quality. And yeah, so what year is this edition? This is the second edition, 2019. So there's book 1. The pile is growing. Legal aspects of real estate. That's, I mean, it's like a little mini phone book almost in thickness. California real estate practice. So, you know, it's beefy. So that is what I'm going to attempt to do over the summer. And then you got to pay like $300 or $400 to get your license. And they say that they will give you your money back if you do not pass the first time, if you do the program the way they want you to do it. So starting with the qualification program, it includes 3 textbooks, the California Real Estate Principles, Practice, and Legal Aspects. On top of the textbooks, we place a qualification program, course instructions, and final password sheet. Once you have completed the qualification program and you receive all 3 certificates of completion and you have sent in your application for the state exam date, you will then start the most important part of the process, completing the license preparation program. That's phase 2. You will begin this program by reading the study procedure sheet, which is included in the package. Make sure you read the sheet in its entirety, complete all the steps, do not omit any part of the program, because you will need a 70% grade to pass the state exam. So then there's this is the license preparation program. Watch the Power Review video. Use exam review guide to follow along. 8 chapters. 4 of the 8 are covered in review, then read chapters 1 and 2. So on and so forth. Complete interactive practice exam testing or use the booklet. Go back and restudy all the questions that you got incorrect. Listen to the Lightning Review audio CD. So, man, it's a lot of information. But I got time in between appointments. Since I have the flexibility of doing in-home sales, I have a lot of free time. And I plan on filling that free time with studying that. So today is May 24th, 2023. We will give you a follow-up review when we're done with all of this, and we will see how I did. Until next time, folks, we will see you then.